We're turning now to crypto. Celsius may be gone, but its infamy lives on. The bankrupt crypto lender facing numerous federal and state investigation over its practices, transparency, and even alleged misuse of funds. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance senior reporter David Hollerith, who has been following all the twists and turns of this company. We're talking, more than 40 states investigating here? I mean, this is pretty significant.
Yeah, Akiko, we've seen reports since last week sort of indicating that 40 states, as well as the SEC, FTC, several other federal agencies have all been looking into the Celsius Network's financial dealings before bankruptcy. To our point, if we go take a step back, the most important thing for the bankruptcy proceeding, which these investigations will likely not impact too much, is how much creditors, mostly customers, get a return on the funds they held on the platform. Now, to move that process forward, there's going to be a bidding procedure, and the deadline for that still hasn't been worked out. There have been a number of other crypto firms that have said they've shown some interest in buying the firm's assets. But if we turn back to what's going on right now, the next hearing for Celsius is tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're likely to hear more clarity around all these regulatory investigations. I think one thing to point out is that since the beginning of this bankruptcy happened, there's probably potentially some consolidation in terms of all the investigations that are going on. For example, the Unsecured Creditors Committee has sort of teamed up with the third-party examiner that's been appointed. So, a lot of these reports, I think, are going to be worked out in tandem. That being said, this examiner report, which seems to be, the timeline seems to be shortening for it, that's probably going to be the most comprehensive thing we see from the public. And we haven't seen any outright allegations from regulators yet, but there are numerous examples sort of floating in the public of that indicate that there could be, indications of fraud in Celsius's dealings. Obviously, most of its C-suite have stepped down.
Okay, potentially new developments coming down tomorrow. I know you'll be on top of it. David Hollerith, thanks so much for that.